So, hi and welcome everybody on Instagram, on Facebook, on Zoom, on YouTube if you're watching the recordings, on IGTV if you're watching the recordings. Thanks for being here. So as usual, I'll sound a bell to start the session. Again, I'll sound a bell at the end of our session. So, getting yourself into a comfortable position, sitting with the back straight, upright, not uptight. And closing your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. I'll be reading the news next. I think that might be a stretch. So closing your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. So hi and welcome to another meditation. Just arriving and starting just to notice the breath wherever it feels most apparent to you. That could be in the inhale through the nose and the exhale through the mouth, or the rise and fall of the belly. Just bringing the attention and the awareness to the breath. Maybe now just bringing the attention, the awareness to the body, noticing its positioning now as you prepare for your meditation, the connections to the ground or the floor or the chair. Just bringing the attention and awareness to the contact points of the body. Starting with the feet, just noticing where they are, what's around them, what they're connected to, and just starting there at the feet. Moving up the body from the feet, just noticing contact points, the chair, maybe clothing, the knees, thighs, buttocks, lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulders and the head. Now just bringing the attention once again to the breath. Just bringing it in a series of deep inhales and exhales. The purpose of the breath and these inhales and exhales is to align us to the autonomic nervous system, the parasympathetic state. This is this place where we can find harmony within the brain, within the nervous system, within the body. It's the place where we have the most flow in the context of our capacity to be present, to think clearly, to hold clarity. Clarity in a time of difficulty is a true harbor for ourselves. Sensing into the breath and just taking in a deep inhale. And a slower and more prolonged exhale. Again, taking in a deep inhale. Once more, slower and prolonged exhale. One more deep inhale. Slower and prolonged exhale. Maybe now as we move towards the next breath, just sensing in to see if you have the capacity to not just fill the lungs on the inhale, but to literally feel the air filling the belly as well. So it's a truly deep inhale. Sometimes it can be a challenge to get past the lungs. So just maybe sensing to see if this is available. It can often help to just put the hand on the belly so that you can sense that feeling of the inhale. So when we're ready, just take in a nice deep inhale, filling up the lungs and then the belly rising too as you fill it all the way up with air, oxygen, life. And a nice big exhale, letting go, letting go, letting go. One more time, filling up those lungs and the belly. And on the exhale, just a sense of letting go, release, letting go, letting go, letting go. Now moving your attention and your awareness to the forehead. Just bringing your attention, your awareness up to the forehead. As we arrive here, just sensing into the opportunity we have here to step away from clock time. I'm watching the times, you don't have to. Taking this time to be with yourself, for yourself. Time and an opportunity to let things just settle as they are. The more we sit, the more we notice that things just pass us by. Our obsession for doing can be replaced in this moment with a capacity for being. Just being here now in this moment, being present for whatever is here. Bringing the attention and the awareness to the forehead and the eyebrows. Once again, bringing that beginner's mind as we arrive here. Noticing what's here as if it's the first time we've ever brought our attention or awareness to the forehead and the eyebrows. What's here? Tightness, holding, no sensation really. Heat or cold. Maybe now just allowing the capacity for a softening here in the eyes and the eyebrows and the forehead. Bringing the breath to assist on the inhale, bringing in that life and energy. On the exhale, it's just a softening and a letting go, letting go, letting go. Moving down to the jaws. We're just noticing the jaws on either side of the mouth, the muscles here. Again, just noticing what's here, any tightness or holding. Just sensing into a capacity to soften a little. Letting go, the softening. The body holds so much of the tension that we feel emotionally throughout the day. As we reflect more and become more mindful and continue our practice, we start to notice the areas where we hold our tension. And it's different for different people. But it also means that you start to cultivate an awareness of anxiety or stress appearing. It can be harder at times to understand from a mind perspective. Oh yes, this thing makes me anxious. This thing makes me stressed. What can become a little easier is to notice tightening in my chest. Why is that tightening in my chest? And then notice where you are, who you're with, or what you're doing. body is always speaking to us. So now just bringing the awareness to the mouth and just raising a slight smile here in the mouth. Once more, sending a nice little neurological pathway to the nervous system, just saying, here, now, in this moment, as I sit or lie here, everything is as it should be. Raising that smile. Smile yoga, as the great Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh says. In Buddhism, they have known the importance of the smile for nearly 2,000 years or more, just noticing how it changes the way the body feels. So just resting here for a moment and just bringing the sense of a smile, even if it's just a mechanical movement, just having the breath sit here for a moment with a smile. Breathing in the life and the energy and breathing out, letting go and a smile. Breathing in the life and the energy and breathing out, letting go with a smile. Now moving the attention and the awareness down from the mouth to the shoulders. As you arrive here, just taking a moment to sense into what's here as you bring your awareness to the shoulders. Again, a place of tightness and tension, a place of holding that we often find within the body. So what's here for you? Just sensing into this area of the body. Taking a moment to notice maybe differences between the left and the right shoulder. Now just moving the attention, the awareness to a point of tightness within the shoulders, maybe just resting in there for a moment. Remembering that the mind will wander through the guidance, through the meditation. And that's what minds do. They go off and plan and worry and regret and have fear for the future and disappointment from the past. And that's perfectly okay. That's what the mind will do. The idea of our practice is just to teach the mind a little bit every time to come back to the point of focus. If it wanders 1,000 times and we bring it back 1,000 times, that's a success. So bringing the mind back to the point of attention, which is an area of tightness that you may be noticing within the shoulders, either left or right or at the back or front. Just turning towards that tightness or that pain and just resting your awareness inside it for a moment. Bringing the breath to that point. Turning towards tightness turning towards the pain or discomfort. Letting the breath rest in that point. Sensing in if there's a capacity to bring a bit of softening on the exhale. Just getting a sense of letting go on the exhale. Just bringing that sense of ice to water, capacity to just melt a little bit here on the shoulders. Just the letting go. And broadening out the awareness to take in the whole of the shoulders again. Maybe just letting them drop a little, just a little softening in the posture. Nothing to hold on to here. Just bringing in that breath, that inhale. And the exhale is softening. And now just bringing the awareness and the attention to the whole of the body as it sits here. We're just calling upon visualization of a mountain that you know or recognize. Just noticing the mountain as it sits there through seasons and storms and centuries. Capacity to weather whatever happens, just allowing things to move past it. Now bringing a connection to the heart and just saying to yourself from the heart, I am my own mountain. I am my own mountain. When I reflect on my life, I notice what strength I have. I notice that even the most difficult things have always passed. Just like the mountain, I can remain constant. I am my own mountain. In the end, everything passes Sometimes we just have to wait. Now, just once again, connecting back to the body. Just noticing the contact points once more on the chair, the bed, or the floor. I'll just finish with a poem by Rumi. This being human is a guest house. Every morning is a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Treat each guest honorably. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. And each part of our life is a lesson as we move to the next. So thank you for being here. Namaste. I appreciate you for taking the time for yourself to be here with us collectively, and to taking the opportunity to just slow down a little. One of the biggest lessons I ever learned in my life was that in stillness, I actually found my true self. And I would have never thought that that was possible. But it was only when I slowed down did I really understand who I was. But we're brought up and taught and live in a Western world where we must speed up to find out who we are. But it's in the slow, steady sitting that things start to become a little bit more clearer.